before the half-hour mark. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the stroke of half-time. Jayden Dance came off the bench to make it 3-0 and off the bench as well. And a first goal in Liverpool colours for Federico Chiesa, the Italian international. 4-0. Liverpool have won it, but for Accrington Stanley, a day to remember nevertheless, playing here at Anfield. Reaction from their camp now with Gabriel Clark.
Yeah, wonderful scenes. Sean Whalley, Josh Woods, well played. I mean, Josh is a Liverpool fan who's at the other end often watching this team. What was it like out there?
Honestly, it was surreal. I was just trying to sum up all the emotions and just try and enjoy it and stay relaxed. The first half I was really nervous, but I come out second half a bit relaxed. I felt like we done well the first 20. We kept it tight, but like you say, the world-class players, and on the counter, it's hard to stop, isn't it?
Yeah, Sean, was the if moment maybe if you'd held on till half-time at 1-0, but then Trent scores that second?
I think so, yeah, and that's what can happen, isn't it? World-class players like that, like Trent, and he's just smart one in the top corner, but I don't think we were ourselves first half, but I did think that was going to happen with the nerves and the emotion of the occasion, but I think second half we performed a lot better, and we could have got back into it at a couple of shots, and Josh is at the bar.
You certainly could have. I was going to say, 60, 70 tickets for family and friends, and you take aim, you think it's in?
Yeah, honestly, I just, maybe in another lifetime, but I just remember hitting it and thinking, please, 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 and then I end up falling over and never see him, but yeah, honestly, it was just amazing to be out here and I enjoyed every minute.
And what if Donald loved that chance, that header?
He should have scored, shouldn't he? I wanted the assist, but no, I mean, we could have got back into the game, like I said, but it wasn't to be, and it was just an incredible moment for us all, and want to happen again now.
Well, exactly that. You've had a taste. Guys, wonderful for the club, wonderful for Accrington. Take this form, this experience back into the league, and who knows?
Definitely, yeah. See where it takes us.
Thank you, boys. Well done.
Well, even though they lost 4-0, and that looks like it's a bit of a thumping, at 2-0, they did have a couple. We'll see them. Josh Wood's shot, which hit the bar, and then the Donald Love header, which is a really good shot. One of those goes in with 15, 20 minutes to go. You never know.
Yeah, like you said, you try and get back in the game. And I think the key point there was the relaxed. We mentioned at the start of the show the anxiety, but these are the chances. I think 2 short corners, actually, that really caused some problems there. Woods on the return, and then...
I was pleased for him because he barely touched the ball in the first half.
No, I mean, he had to do a lot of chasing back the first half and do his job for the team, but this is where you wanted to see him, and he mentioned it. He's in the right moment, and he just hits it. He says he fell over and didn't know what happened, but
this
is
the
second
Robbie,
one.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think, look, again, they've worked it quite well, haven't he? Obviously, Sean Whalley puts in a great ball. But for me, I think I don't think he times his jump really well. He gets there a little bit too late. It looks as though, yes, he should score, but he just jumps a little bit too late to me. He gets up a little bit higher and he hits it into basically an empty net, but he just doesn't jump high enough.
How would you reflect upon it if you were an Accrington Stanley player?
Just magic moment. Obviously, it's not the result, and you want to come here and try and progress. But at the end of the day, you're League Two. Some of the local lads there. We've spoken to Woods there, and what it means to the family, the friends, magical moments to play here at Anfield. You'll never forget that. And yeah, I think overall, it's a day
I think for Accrington's a lot of good positives. I mean, if positives far outweigh the negatives. I mean, they've come here, they've put a good account of themselves. I mean, you mentioned yourself, Mark, it was 4-0, but they weren't embarrassed. And that's the good thing about the performance today. I think they all worked hard to man. I think they struggled when Liverpool started moving the ball a little bit better, a little bit quicker. But you'd expect that. You're playing against a team who are flying in the Champions League, they're flying in the Premier League. I mean, Sean Whalley mentioned it, playing against great players. But I thought his performance was very, very good. And I think, I mean, Liverpool won the game. But I think Sean Whalley, for me, was close to being named man of the match.
Well, the owner, Andy Holtz, really enjoyed seeing his team here, and of course he has. And the fact that they did have those couple of chances, I thought that was really important, wasn't it? That they don't lose 2 or 3-0, and the crowd, their crowd, had never had a no and an ah. I know you don't get anything for that, but they did in the end. Yeah. That was really important,
They were shooting towards the crowd in the second half, and you could see, like I said, they relaxed a little bit. You know, they're already behind, so it's just like, let's go and express ourselves. Let's go and see what we can do. And those chances were big chances, and they'll be disappointed with that. But like I said, overall, it's been a great day out here for the football club at Anfield, and you're making memories. And ultimately, that is what the FA Cup is about. You will tell your kids, your grandkids, your family, and that is it. And what jersey will you get as well from the opposition?
Oh,
that was what I was looking at.
Van Dijk, he was talking about Salah, who's obviously not here. He was talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold. There'll be a rush now for the changing room, won't there? They'll be standing outside like the head teacher's office. Can I have a shirt, please?
It's brilliant. And look, we talk about the romance of the FA Cup. We talk every cliche under the sun, but it is an unbelievable occasion. I mean, we mentioned at the top of the show how good the FA Cup is, you know, how mega it is for, you know, for English football. You know, we talk about, you know, the manager coming in, that's his first FA Cup game. We talk about Chiesa getting his first goal here. Yeah. Jayden Danns, you know, being, I mean, you mentioned yourself, Mark, off screen, you know, I think he's the first player since Jason McAteer.
Yeah.
You know,
whose first 3 goals are all in the FA Cup.
So there's lots of good stories, and even Accrington have a good story. They've lost the game, but they've got a little bit of money, and that money will help them stay and progress further up that league in that, you know, League Two.
Some huge bonuses, though, you say, for Liverpool. With this, we're playing every 3 or 4 days now. Nottingham Forest of the league this week. The Chiesa fine has got a run and has got a goal. Jayden Danns has come off the bench and scored. Ungamo has shown huge potential. Harvey Elliott's got, you know, good hours worth under his belt as well. So big positives for Arne Slot.
Well, he mentioned at the start of the show himself, didn't he? I think a lot of these players haven't played the minutes that they want to. So it's a case of getting them into the manager's thoughts. Now, they didn't really... I mean, they weren't unbelievable in terms of how they outshunning the game, but they've done enough. They've done what they needed to, and the manager has got not problems, but he's got thoughts about the next performances now.
Absolutely. 4-0 then, Liverpool through. The draw is after the Arsenal-Manchester United match tomorrow. Keep an eye on that. We're at Tamworth in the morning. More reaction to come from Anfield then as Liverpool cruise through to the next stage of the FA Cup.